Patrick, you have been a certified flight instructor for 6 months now. Have you gotten your tailwheel endorsement yet? No, Dick, I have not gotten my tailwheel endorsement. You should really consider getting your tailwheel endorsement. I don't have a need to get a tailwheel endorsement. The airplanes here at the flight school all have nose wheels. Yes, but learning to fly a tailwheel airplane improves your stick and rudder skills far above normal pilots. You see, when you are a tailwheel endorsed pilot like me, you are part of an elite group of pilots that are able to manage airplanes that have the center of gravity located behind the main landing gear. In fact, on a tailwheel airplane, the center of gravity is located on the trailing edge of the horizontal stabilizer. The stick and rudder inputs are so different that you would probably have to go back to aviation school to learn what I already know. What the fuck are you talking about? On a tailwheel aircraft, you must wear a 19-point harness and a G-suit just so you don't black out from the left turning tendencies on the takeoff roll. Also, the fact you see nothing out in front of the airplane make it mandatory to swerve abruptly side to side on the taxiway, just so you can catch a split-second glimpse on what's in front of you. I just so happen to possess these skills, and I now have logged 4 total hours in tailwheel aircraft. That simple fact about myself makes me a better certified flight instructor than you. I don't want to fucking deal with all that, Richard. I'm perfectly content flying tricycle airplanes. And like I said before, the flight school has 10 airplanes here. None of them are a fucking tailwheel. That's sad. You are really missing out on the tailwheel experience. I personally drive over 150 miles one way to rent a 1950 Cessna 170. It's a wonderful airplane that is just shy of 30,000 hours total time on the airframe. Richard, I understand you have some psychotic wet dream for tailwheel airplanes, but there aren't many jobs where you need a tailwheel endorsement. You see, that is where you are wrong. There are many jobs that require a tailwheel endorsement. Towing gliders is a great example. When you tow a glider into the sky, you are connected by a wire to a glider that was towed to the field on the back of a pickup truck, assembled by an amateur with a Phillips screwdriver and an Allen wrench, and piloted by a guy that flies gliders once every 6 months. Towing banners is another exciting tailwheel job. There's nothing like flying an underpowered airplane 50 feet off the ground, trying to place a hook through 2 poles attached to a banner weighing 200 pounds and flying over a populated city at 1 knot above stall speed. That sounds fucking dangerous. Nonsense. It's perfectly safe. Look, I understand that some people, such as aerobatic pilots and tailwheel owners, need to have this endorsement, but I'm not an aerobatic pilot, and I don't own a fucking tailwheel airplane, so therefore, don't try and convince me I need a tailwheel endorsement. You don't see me going around and telling you to get a high-performance endorsement, even though it is probably 1,000 times more useful than a fucking tailwheel endorsement. Yes, but like I said, I possess superhuman stick and rudder skills needed to pilot a tailwheel airplane. In fact, I just received my tailwheel fraternity members card. This card gets me a free subscription to a magazine that features pictures of tailwheel airplanes equipped with monster truck tires landing somewhere in Utah. Look, I'm not going to spend $2,500 to get an endorsement for a type of airplane I will never fly. I've decided that because you are not interested in your tailwheel endorsement, you are not the type of pilot I want to surround myself with. Richard, I hope you ground loop into a gas truck